Good morning, Soul Family. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the subscribes, the shares, the views, the comments. Everything. I appreciate everything and everyone. Let's go ahead and ring the bell to clear the energy. And let's see what the message the Spirit has for us. It's going to be kind of quick because I got to do my straight eight. But after that, I can come back and we can even stay late. Just kidding, because I got to go to work tomorrow, too. Let's go ahead and ring the bell. I knew that something was going on. I knew as long as I kept ringing it, something was going to start to turn around. So the longer I rang it, that bell of truth, stuff started to turn around. Someone is looking at you now. They're really looking at you now. Somebody feels different. They woke up this morning and they felt not bad, not sick, not their normal self. They feel like something is different, like an energy shift. They don't know what's coming, but they feel something is coming. Bottom of the deck, eternal youth. This could be about someone that's has high vitality, high energy, a really good person, a really sweet, nice, kind, not nice, a really kind person. Somebody who's just natural, just naturally kind, doesn't do anything to anyone. They're very authentic with their interactions with everyone. If they say it, best believe they mean it. Somebody that's very courteous, very, very giving, somebody that's thoughtful, they're polite, they have good manners. This is also somebody that people, for some reason, long to consume. They're obsessed with this person. But now something has come to light. They know something now they didn't know before. Something about this night in ecstasy that they had. And whenever they had that, they did not know when they threw all caution to the wind. They woke up their karma. They woke up their karma. And this person wants to know, how is their karma? How could this little person, this person that seemingly so petite, kind, or just very, not even, it doesn't even have to be a petite person. They just look fragile. They look so like someone could just and get them out of the way, wipe their hands, and be done with them. And leave that person as little crumbs on the side of the highway. Because that person then feels like they got what they wanted. What the fuck they care if somebody's hurting behind that shit? It ain't them. But alas, it will be them. Because they don't realize the shit that they put out, because they didn't care that it was somebody else's child that they hurt, as long as it wasn't their children, as long as it wasn't them, as long as it did not affect their family. That's all they cared about. Well, now they're going to have an opportunity to care a lot, a whole hell of a lot, because this is going to be the nightmare that affects their family. This person is kind of really pretty much for sure, 1000% for sure, tripping the fuck out. And when I say tripping, I mean they woke up, something felt different. They feel nervous. They feel visibly shaken. It's almost like something supernatural is happening that they can't stop. Something supernatural is happening that they cannot possibly stop. And what's happening is that death ritual that they put on that person, they just left as crumbs on the side of the road. Guess what's getting ready to happen to their family? Crumbs on the side of the road. See, someone looked at you and they thought you looked so young. Even if you told them that you was not that young, they looked at you and they said, you look so young, but because you look so young, you must also be dumb. No, boo. Someone didn't realize that someone had some type of ancient wisdom. Someone had some type of, we'll call them bodyguards, spiritual bodyguards, that they couldn't see. But those spiritual bodyguards could see them. And they saw everything they did. Everything. And they heard every conversation. Every conversation. And that's when they came back to you, when your spiritual guides came back to you and told you, hey, wait a minute. Back up. We need you to back up because this person is trying to sacrifice you. They're trying to sacrifice you and they don't care. So we need you to back up. We need you to go take a seat on over there. Don't ask us questions. But we need you to get far, far away because this person and their friends, they thought it was all a joke. It was all a game. And it was all at your expense. They thought it was all at your expense. They just didn't understand how expensive it was going to be. Just because someone doesn't wear red bottoms don't mean that they don't have money. Maybe they just don't like the style of red bottoms that store was selling. Just because somebody doesn't walk around with great big muscles and speak real loud, don't mean that they don't have any power. Because it's the quietest of people that carry the biggest of sticks. Someone should have recognized and realized, but they had all eyes on themselves until something happened, until this energy shift. Now they got all eyes on you, all eyes on you. And when I say all of them, I mean every one of them. Them and the people that they collaborated with. Because your natural beauty, that authentic, that organic, that polite, kind, looking young person that you appear to be, is the same one that was sent in their life by God to lure them just a little bit closer. I just need you to come just a little bit closer. Come on, come on. I know what you want. I know what you want. And I'm going to give you everything that you want. Because I know what your weakness is. I'm going to give you this, all of this, every last part of this. Because I know that's what you want. And you're going to go back and you're going to talk about it to all your friends. You're going to laugh about it. And you're going to talk about how somebody is hooked. You're even going to make bets. How long do you think it's going to take for this seemingly innocent, dumb, imbecile person to wake the fuck up? How long do you think it's going to take? To be honest, the question that you should have been asking yourself was, am I awake enough to see what the fuck is about to happen? Someone and their friends, especially someone with their friends looking on, is about to experience their last day in the sun. Someone is going to be looked at as the person that they are. A hater, a heathen, a devil. And someone is going to ask themselves, why? Why? Why is this happening to me? Remember, we all have free will. We all have that free will. And your free will could have saved you from the monster within. The monster within you. But you didn't want it. You didn't want to be saved. You wanted it to come out. Because you thought, as you normally do, that you could just use up and throw away. Anything and everyone that you want, because you are you. You felt like you are nobility. You got everything that you want. You got everything that you need. Almost. Almost. What you don't have is protection. That's what you don't have. Now you may have a large arsenal. You could have guns on this side, rifles on this side, handguns on this side, grenades on this side. You know, you got your bunker with 15 years worth of food. You got this, you got that, you got this, you got that, you got your electrical gate because you're ready for some shit to pop off. You ready, you ready, you ready. But you're not ready for this because you can't see this coming. You can feel it. That's why you felt different when you woke up this morning, because you felt the wind blow different. Now somebody's calling for help. Help. Help me. Help me from myself. Help me from the primal low life motherfucking energies that I displayed, just seeking some adventure in the call in the night, and I didn't give a shit because my faith let me know I got it like that. I think I'm just that type of hoe. Maybe you are that type of hoe. But at this point, hoe, you're actually asking for hope. Hope that when something comes out, and it's going to come out, 3, 2, 1, it's going to come out. And when it does, baby, you are going to be looking for that same outsider, the one that you threw away. Because you're going to be like, I know that I hunted you, but please help heal me. Please have some compassion. Please forgive me. I don't know what it was. It was like somebody was green with envy and they couldn't stop themselves because they were so jealous. They thought that as long as they prayed to their God, that their God would save them. But even God said, you dumb motherfucker. I saw what you did. I saw what you did. But I want you to know, I'm getting ready to provide to you some type of discipline. Discipline. And when I say discipline, I mean discipline. So that you can dig yourself up out of this hole that you done dug yourself in because you're going to need my forgiveness before it's all through. So the one that you thought that you was seducing, let me repeat that. Baby, the one that you thought that you were seducing, God said, baby, I sent them there to seduce you. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. God said, listen here, I'm setting you free from your past because your past has got you stuck. And I'm tired of watching you walking around looking like you dumb as fuck. Bottom of the deck. It's always the people that think they so smart, ain't it? It's always the people that think they so smart. Like they can outsmart you, outslick you. Like they can really split a nickel down the middle. There is no 2.5 cents. Now go ahead. There is no 2.5 cents. You either gonna have 2 cents on one side and 3 cents on another, or you're gonna have a full nickel. But somebody's being told to watch. Watch God work. Someone is being told to watch God work. It's just a matter of time, baby. It is just a matter of time. And that little collaboration that y'all had, that little game that y'all played, that little thing that y'all thought that y'all was going to do and y'all was going to get victory. Now you're living in fear. Now you're living in fucking fear because you didn't know who you was fucking with. Somebody's going to think twice, maybe even 3 times about playing in somebody else's energy. Mm-hmm. Somebody need to trust and believe they're going to need some courage. They're going to need some courage to get through this next little bump in the road. What's the message, Spirit? Telling you, we got victory, fear, and cunning. Celebrated too soon. Then they got the shit scared out of them. Now they're trying to work it out. Now they, instead of them coming correct, telling the truth, they think they can outsmart or outslick or outlie they lie. They're trying to come to you and provide some type of bullshit ass excuse, about this little, they talking about, now they're going to talk about everybody that was involved and what they did, but they're not going to talk about the shit that they did. They're going to sit there. They're going to try and get somebody's sympathy. Woe is me. Somebody had me under a dark spell. No, motherfucker. You was the fucking head warlock. I don't know who the fuck you thought that you was dealing with. Now somebody's getting ready to be just a memory. And they thinking about that shit that they did with you. That's all they can think about. Why they tried to collaborate with people to take you down, and all you are is about peace. And your intuition. To say the words, they are ate up doesn't even really describe how they're feeling. They are consumed with you. They have tried to look under every nook, under every cranny, under every crack and crevice to see what they can find on you. Because it's something about your energy. They can't pinpoint it, but they know it's different. Something about the way you're so kind and how you care and how you inspire people and how, you're very in your sacred energy. How you communicate in your work ethic. They thought that they could trick you somehow. They thought that they could trick you somehow. Really now. Someone doesn't believe about the realness of energy. You's about to find out. Thank you. Thank you. Someone is going to find out that they're going to have to adapt to something that they created. I mean, you created this web of lies. This is your story. Now you're going to have to live it out. Okay? You thought that you was so smart and you were determined to get a victory out of somebody. You were. Let me know how that works out for you. What's the message, Spirit? Somebody believed that they were smarter than you. Isn't that rich? They're having to alter that opinion greatly. They're going to have to rethink that skewed perception. They're going to have to check out that distorted view that they had. Because they are starting to believe something totally different now. Now they don't believe they're stronger, smarter, wiser, or even richer than you. Now they understand exactly how bankrupt they are. And it's almost funny. Actually, it's funny when you think about it. They looked at all this shit, and they're looking at all this shit around them, only to have to look at themselves in the mirror, themselves in their eyes, and for them to realize the one thing that they don't have, that they'll never have, is your heart. They're actually going to have to heal from this, from you removing your loving energy. They're going to have to heal from you removing your loving energy. They're going to find out that your secret power is how you love. It's the love that you provide. But see, somebody wanted to collaborate with somebody else, and they just trusted that you would not find out. But alas, the worst fear came true. And now, this morning, something that, like I said, they woke up. Something just feels different. Something just feels different. Their instincts are telling them that something's over. This person, they're going to continue to go on as if nothing happened. You know, continue to go on as if nothing happened. Like, oh no, this is just, no, everything is good, everything is gravy. No, 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 no. It's me and you. Ooh, baby. Put your fears to rest, baby. Put your fears to rest. Okay? Put your fears to rest. But behind the door, behind the curtain, they're going to be trying to make a deal with you. They're going to be trying to make a deal with you. Because now they're affected. They no longer feel that joy that they felt when they were around you. They can't fake that funk. And the one that they promised that everything was okay is starting to see that it ain't okay. Everything ain't okay. The one that they even collaborated with to work against you is really starting to find out that everything really ain't okay. This person can only disguise and fake the funk like they confident, like they know where they going and they know what they doing. They know what their name is and they know what their address is. This person can only fake the funk for so fucking long. And they thinking that they just have to sit here and be still, not move, not cause no ripples, not cause no waves, just be, super duper, just so, oh hey, I'm just gonna send you this nice little customer service text just to let you know we on a good foot, right? Cause they're looking for an answer. And you're not saying nothing. You ain't saying a damn thing. Someone is thinking about your kindness and how you chose to care and show up in the world. And they thinking about how they chose to not. And they're realizing now that that choice should have how they saw how you showed up, and that should have inspired them to be able to be free, to cut those toxic people and those toxic ties and those toxic this and toxic that and toxic, 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 but they didn't. You know why? Because they're dumb. Instead, they said, nope, I'm going to defend where I'm at, no matter if it's wrong, no matter if it's real wrong, or no matter if it's real, real, real wrong and don't work for me. I'm going to defend this shit. But now they can't defend something because somebody saw some type of communication. Somebody saw some type of communication. Somebody saw, wait. They saw something where somebody was trying to put in some work and throw a rock and hide their hand. They wanted something to purposely look like someone else was trying to get in where they fit in, but that wasn't it. They see now that they looked at the wrong fucking one. They was looking at this one, thinking that this one was their competition, not knowing they was sleeping with the fucking devil. Now they don't know how to protect themselves. Now that they have that knowledge, and they wondering, how are you so wise? How did you know when to grow? How did you know when to go? Someone wants to know, how did you know what you know? It's because of your balance. It's because of your courage. It's because of your heart. That's why. That's why. If you must know, bottom of the deck, somebody who saw that message. She's holding it in her hand. She's got that confirmation. Something that she knew all along. She knew somebody was lying, trying to soup her up, trying to get out of taking responsibility. She knew somebody was lying. And she knew somebody was telling the truth. And she knew who was lying and what they were lying about. Liar, liar, pants on fire, hanging on the telephone wire. Someone thought that they could keep this secret away from this Queen of Pentacles, that she would never, ever, ever find out. But they were wrong. Because it's affecting their family now. The one thing that they said is the most important to them, and everything is their family. Fuck everybody else. That's the one thing that karma's coming after. Excuse me, karma. Let me correct myself. Karma said, no, it's not the one thing. Karma said, this is the first thing. Everything that you worked so hard for, everything that you thought you had, everything that you refused to see, all of those decisions all those choices, and who you thought about, who you truly thought about. I'm going to let you think about that. I'm going to let you think about that. Did you really get what you wanted? You did, didn't you? You got it, didn't you? Felt good, didn't it? Do you want some more? Was you trying to come back for some more? You was, wasn't you? Until somebody said, uh, 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 uh. You want something? You got to do something. You got to act right. But they didn't act right. So karma says the next thing that's going to leave their life, like two ships passing, it's going to be their money. It's going to be just a memory. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Yep. It's going to be the money. And then this emperor is just going to sit back and think about everything. But they're going to mainly think about your face. Do you know how they do it in the movies? In the movies, because in real life, they too scared to do it like that. But in the movies, they take you out. They take out their arch nemesis and they turn them over and they look at them in their faces. They die. Someone didn't realize that scene that they had in their mind of how it was going to end for them. I mean, for you, because they wanted to do you dirty. They wanted to do you fucking dirty. They thought that you was going to come out the bag. You was going to do this. You was going to do that. You was going to act like this. You was going to act like that. They thought it was going to be like that. But you said no. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm an empress. I am an empress. I don't get down with the clown sound. I just don't. And I'm calling judgment. I'm calling judgment on you. Someone else called judgment too. It's like somebody got the door slammed in both directions. And it was all because of greed. That's it. Greed, ego, and pride. They thought that they had everything that they could ever possibly want, need. There was nothing and there was nobody that it could ever bring their ass down. Until they met you. Now this person is in mental conflict and wants to be healed because they're thinking about everything that they did to you. How they tried to play you, how they tried to play on you, on your feelings, on your emotions, how they consciously made this decision. Someone just don't know. I'm rubber, you're glue. Bounces off of me. And it's going, trust and believe, to stick on you. Anything else, spirits? Someone's going to need some healing. Somebody is starting already to pray to God. But see, they praying to God, not understanding that God is bringing this wrath to them because they was trying to fuck around, fuck over, fuck up an earth angel. You don't do that. That's not right. We all know that, right? Right? We all know that. We don't even have to go there. Right? Anything else, Spirit? Yeah. They want to come towards this Queen of Swords. They really do. They want to make peace with your ass. Because they recognize and realize who the fuck you connected to. I'm telling you, something about when you really sit back and take your own ass off your own motherfucking shoulders and pull your own head at your own ass, you finally start to see shit clearly. You really do. You really do. You really, really fucking do. You learn who to give your ass to kiss and who not to give your ass to kiss. That's what you learn. That's what you learn. That's what you learn. But see, somebody thought ghosting you was going to be so funny and so happy and everything until they started looking at they shit. And stuff started coming out about they shit and shit not adding up. Shit just wasn't adding up. They losing money and shit. And they start investigating. They like, wait. I'm in all this debt. What? Someone see that somebody that they was given to somebody else. And they sitting here trying to protect themselves from you. Which is really funny because you wasn't even asking them for shit. You was doing your own thing. Now they worried. Now they're gonna try and hey, let's start over. Let's start brand new, baby. You know, I knew. Something told me. Something told me. Something told your ass all right. But yeah, this person they looking at shit differently now. They're looking at shit differently now. Cause it's just a matter of time before they shit is on the fucking decline. Everything that they prided themselves on, that they thought was just the best part about them, it's all coming to an end. All of it. All of it. How do you spell the word all? A-L-L. And that encompasses everything, correct? All of it. Can you say 110%? This King of Pentacles is about to get some information. Some news could be about a divorce. Somebody's all of a sudden leaving him. And he knows his money goes from the 10 to the 5. Now his ass is feeling left out in the cold. Or it could be the money and the family occurs simultaneously. But you can't be mad because this is what you did. That's what you did. You created that. with your master manifestor self. You master manifestor, you. Look at you getting an idea about master manifesting too. But this one that you thought didn't have anything, had no power. You said, let me see if I can master manifest with this one. And God said, yeah, let's see. God said, because the one that you want to master manifest with, that's my baby right there. That's my baby right there. Now I'm going to let you fuck around, but you fuck around and fuck her over. You're going to get fucked up. All right? It's a deal. It's a deal because she come with all the love. She come with everything that you going to be like, oh my God, I'm in love. Woo! And he did. But when it came time to give back, he was like, here you go. Catch this. And he thought that he could just do that over and over and over again. Until one day somebody said, you know what? I see what's going on. I see your lies. I see your secrets. But and I see that you was trying to break my heart. I see that you was trying to break my heart. But I'm leaving that. I'm leaving on the next train. Somebody left. And they left him broke, busted, and disgusted with his little wand in his hand. And now, knowing that he's blocked, his communication you ain't even answer his communication. He trying to communicate, Ridge. Before, he trying to put a little bit of effort. Before, he wasn't doing shit. Now he was trying so hard to do this to have this smoke screen over here that he created a fire over here. And so now someone that was okay with dealing with the smoke over here, she's like, well, what the fire over here about? Oh, no. And so this motherfucker's all fucked up. All fucked up. All because this person, instead of them sitting here reaching out, instead of them sitting there communicating, instead of them sitting there, they thought they could do these little games, these little emotional, manipulative games. And what they did, they sure did. They emotionally manipulated themselves so much to the fact that now they're the ones who is feeling the pressure from what the shit that they did. And everybody is looking at they ass and talking. Let me get off of here and do my straight 8. This was just going to be a quick little thing. I said 20 minutes and I'm out. And here it is, 53 minutes and 30 seconds. Subscribe.